Hey everybody, Jim Weller here again with Catch It Live. And listen, we're walking around the Delaware State Fair 2012. Ran across Bill Brown here from the University of Delaware. Bill, what do you do here at the fair?
Well, we have a cooperative extension booth where we interact with the public and just explain what cooperative extension is and how it pertains. Everybody is very familiar with programs, youth programs like 4-H, and we have a Master Gardener program. Delaware State University is also another land-grant college. We are both land-grant colleges, so we do have a cooperative extension. And in a nutshell, what we do is really take the research that is being developed and we try to extend that, if you will, to the public.
That wants to learn it.
Sure. And it actually got its start under Abraham Lincoln, believe it or not.
Really?
There was
Was he ever in Delaware?
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But Abraham Lincoln signed an act that actually gave land grant money, and that it was actually the beginning. And of course, agriculture was the big, the big push.
And it stayed that long.
Yeah, well, that's what people did. You know, we were an agrarian society, and so agriculture is still a big part of what we do. I'm the poultry agent for the state of Delaware.
Do you have chickens?
I do. I raise chickens myself, but my training is in poultry, and that's what I do. I serve the set, and actually I work with Maryland farmers, and I occasionally work with Delaware farmers, and I have colleagues all over the U.S. that work. I work with Penn State. I work with Arkansas, Auburn.
Everybody's sharing information.
Sure.
Right.
Yep.
All about the greater good.
Yep. And my job is to help bring that to the farm level and help people make money with that information. Yeah.
Run a profitable chicken or farming business.
And also in an environmentally friendly way.
What was that Master Gardening thing you mentioned?
Master Gardener is a program that is offered. It's coordinated through a couple of individuals, but a Master Gardener program, if you have an interest in gardening or horticulture, you basically agree to take so many hours of training, and then you, in essence, come and can man the phones, can help the extension service with different outreach programs. Everything from identifying diseases and insects to just general practices of when to plant
watermelons.
When to plant stuff in a garden, how to prune things. And so the Master Gardener program allows people that are very good at what they do to share that information. And it's done through a trained agent. So it's not like it's under the auspices of the University of Delaware or Delaware State. So it's a very good program.
Just another form of continuing education.
Sure.
Wow.
And that's what we do. Mm-hmm.
Wow. How do you see the chicken industry in general? Is it growing? Is it tapered? Is the economy affected it?
Jim, we are, here, of course, this is the birthplace of the modern broiler industry. It started in Ocean View, Delaware. And we are a mature, what I would consider a mature industry. We have 5 companies that are raising broiler-type chickens here on the Eastern Shore, 9 processing plants, 5 of them in Delaware, actually.
Wow.
And, certainly poultry plays a major role. I think I was looking at some data the other day, 87% of all of our cropland in the state of Delaware, we either grow corn or soybeans. Well, those corn and soybeans go into the chickens. So it's kind of like a 3-legged stool. You have corn, soybeans, and chickens. And even those that are involved in vegetable production or horticulture many times use agronomic cash crops like corn, soybeans, small grains for rotating to. So even folks that their primary thing might be vegetables, do grow agronomic crops for rotation purposes, because you got to let your ground rest. There's certain diseases and things. And actually, the lady who runs our Master Gardening program, Tracy Wooten, has just walked in right there. I'm looking at her.
Really?
So
I actually think my wife took that program.
Yeah.
I really do.
She could give you a lot more detail than I.
Okay.
But Tracy's a good
Wow.
colleague. Yeah.
So Other than that, how's the fair been?
Oh, the fair's been great.
They tell me attendance is up like 20% this year.
The weather, certainly today, the humidity's down. You know, traditionally it seems like when the Delaware State Fair comes, so does
rain and hot weather.
A lot of hot weather. I guess what they call severe weather, but it's been somewhat pleasant. We've had a few warm days, but the weather's been good, and it's actually been a little bit cooler than most years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, where could people go to learn more about your program? Is there a website? Or?
We do. We have a website located. I actually have one at the Carvel. If they Google Carvel Research Center.
CARVEL?
Yep, Carvel Research Center.
Okay.
And we're located on Route 9.
Yep.
Between, actually, we're real close to Hardscrabble, but not many people know about Hardscrabble.
Well, Hardscrabble used to have Smith's Family Restaurant years ago.
Yes, it did.
And I used to drive from Lincoln to Georgetown to eat lunch a lot.
Yep.
And then on the other end of the road's Bargain Bill's.
That's right. Well, we're kind of the midpoint between Laurel and Georgetown.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, very good.
Yeah.
Well, I've enjoyed talking to you. Thank you for the time.
Same here, Jim. And I'm going to point you right to her.
Okay.
Tracy, come over here. They want to know about Master Gardeners.
Okay.